Hey everybody, welcome. My name's John. I'm going to take you through the outside of the camper so that you can kind of get a grasp on how to do things after we leave, and we really appreciate you. So here's how we start. We're going to go from the front to the back and around so that you can see kind of all the ins and outs of what to do for the outside. We're going to start with a propane tank. There are two of these doors, look identical. You'll see the other one on the other side in a moment. Open the door counterclockwise for both latches, pull it open, and the gas tank is here. This is propane, already full, and you'll turn the knob counterclockwise to open, and that flows propane to all of the parts within the camper. It's going to be the stove, the oven, the outside kitchen. It actually does the hot water heater too, but we have that hooked up to electric, so most likely you won't be having to worry about that. Come back around, passing the inside door. We have a couple of plugs here just for your use on the outside. This is the hot water heater. Again, already hooked up. You don't have to really worry about that. You'll come to the back side on the door area. The most awesome part of our camper, I think, is where I stay all the time while I'm camping, is the outdoor kitchen. It has all the amenities that you need from the inside, but you don't have to clean up a big old kitchen for it. We've got a refrigerator, small, all your beverages staying cold, and maybe some breakfast stuff, whatever you'd like. Microwave works as normal on the inside. Open these two doors and we've got all of our pots and pans. Now we keep all of our pots and pans for the entire kitchen in here. A couple other amenities: aluminum foil, canola oil, spray, salt and pepper. Got a little cutting board back there as well. Close those doors. Look directly below, and a convenient little ice machine for keeping sodas cold outside if you'd like those. In this corner, you'll see a light switch, turns this outside light on and off, and we do have a couple of little outlets for charging. Next to that, we've got our sink. I do a lot of dishwashing in here because it's a lot easier to do it out here than while we're just hanging out in the camper. Now, my favorite part, we've got a flat top griddle. Great for breakfast, great for any kind of grilling any kind of meats. And with that, you look under here, there is a hole on the flat top grill and a drip pan. So any kind of grease goes right down in there. Just be careful as you're using it that you keep it clean. Otherwise, it will spill over, go all over everything. If you're going to light this, basically all we're going to do is push in. Make sure this is on. And it is. Push in, and you'll see it light up for you. When you're closing this, two things you really have to do. Turn this flat top cast iron griddle over so that it's upside down, and unhook your gas line. Once you do that, slide right in. Now, once you've finished with the griddle and you want to slide it back in, the best thing to do is clean it right while it's hot. Right after you cook, you've got all kinds of stuff on there. What you want to do is pour water on top of that cast iron. Go into one of the drawers over here, grab your scraper, scrape it all into the corner, wipe it down. No problem. This is cast iron, so you don't have to worry about scrubbing. No soap, just a little bit of water. In the drawers, we do have some pot holders, lighter, and some towels. And then under the sink, soap and a scrubby pad. You'll come around the back, just two small things. One's very important, one is an amenity. we've got a ladder that goes to the roof. Please, no one use the ladder. The biggest part about a camper is the roof. And as soon as that is compromised, water gets in, begins to ruin everything. So please do not utilize the ladder. If you go on the left side, we have a cable and satellite hookup. If your campground does have cable or satellite hookup, just go ahead and screw these in here with the coax cable, and we have that labeled as well underneath. Coming around the left side of the camper, there are 2 slide outs, which makes this camper so roomy and beautiful. We've got the side for the bunk bed in the back, and the dining and living area in the front. While these are out, you want to make sure that you don't move anything. Obviously, we're setting everything up so you don't really have to worry about that a whole lot. We do have the electrical hookup back here, and down below the electrical is the sewer hookup. This is a pretty important thing just because if anything fills up, you don't want it to back up into the camper. There are 2 gray handles in the front and a black handle around the back on the bottom side. The black handle you really never have to use. It is for the toilet only, and it takes 2 weeks for that thing to fill up. So please don't worry about that unless you have sewer, and we'll make sure that that is open for you to be able to use. Now the gray tanks there's a front and a back. The front one is for the shower and the kitchen sink, and the back one is for the outside kitchen. Each one of these tanks are 32 gallons, and the shower and sink obviously fill up the fastest if you have them closed. If that is the case, we provide a overflow tank for you to be able to take to the dump station and clean out for an extra charge. Coming back around, there's our water hookup, and just below the water hookup there's a cool little outside shower, water supply, whatever you'd like to call it, and obviously works like a regular spigot. You can wash dishes with this. It does really help out with keeping the camper clean and keeping your enjoyment a little bit more convenient, and also maybe washing off those feet before you go inside. If this is closed, basically all you have to do is pull the lid up, turn the key, and get that closed up for yourself. There is another propane tank on this side, same as the other, and works exactly the same. Again, if you use one at a time, you'll know if one runs out, you'll have some left over still. Coming around the front, probably one of the coolest features, especially if you have kids. We've got a little black light in the front. They call it a docking light. However, kids just love to see their white clothes glow up. And there's a little switch on the front. It says docking light. Hit on. Little purple. Makes your campsite really, really cool. Now, as you come back around to the right side of the camper, you'll see the awning, and we'll instruct you how to open that awning and close that awning. But one thing that you need to know for the outside is if it is raining out, you can still have the awning and open. However, you'll probably want that water to flow to one corner. And the best way to do that is for this adjusting arm. You can bring that down, bring that up, and it makes one corner lower than the rest of the camper so that all the water flows out. Now make sure whenever you are using the awning that you bring it in whenever there's high winds, because these are known to just rip off during storms. So just be careful. I believe that's everything. If there's anything that we can answer for you, please don't hesitate to give us a call or a text.
Hi guys, I'm Shandra, and I'll show you around a little bit. Come on back. I'll start in the bunk room, which is our favorite room. All kinds of things going on in here. We've got 3 different places to sleep. Over here on this side, you're going to see an extra bunk that you can pull down by undoing the latches. There we've got extra little lights for each bunk, and if you want to sit down on the couch area, you just lift this bunk, latch it back up, and you have a great place to hang out. If you need extra sleep areas, all you have to do is just flip this out, lift at the bottom, let it fall, and there you go. Can fit up to 2 smallish people maybe. We also have some USB ports here. Here's your extra lighting again. And there's another set of USB ports over here for the top bunk. So you have this, there's the extra lighting up top. And underneath, you're going to have the extra games, your smart TV, a little fan. And then I have a extra little life pack here, my full noodle bumper. If you want to place this up under the fitted sheets, it'll create just a little extra ledge there for you if you're worried about anyone falling out or just sleeping too hard. Feel free to use that one. Okay, next up is the bathroom. Got a good sized little shower there and sink. Medicine cabinet, and we have a cabinet there for any supplies you need to bring. Also have our linen closet, plenty of towels, washcloths, and down below you're going to see cleaning items. You've got sprays, Swiffer extras, everything like that, and we have our toilet paper stash. And lower there we've got our little bit of trash can, some toilet wands there for you, and the toilet. Okay, one of the things you're going to remember with the toilet is there's a lever down below. You're going to push that with your foot. Fills the bowl. Okay, we can just leave it there. And then when you're ready to flush, you push it all the way. You should be good to go. And outside of the bathroom here, you're going to see the lights to turn them on and off, as well as the fan. And then also in this area, you're going to see the thermostat. And it runs like a normal household thermostat. You've got your heat and your air right there. Should be working well for you. Okay, behind us, we have some extra pantry storage. And great for all of the food stuffs you bring to grill and camp with. And below, you're going to have our control panel. And should anything come up and you need to get a hold of the breaker area, here you got it. Okay. All right, next is our little dinette area. Really cool space. Up top, there's a secret button that no one can find to turn on this little light. So there it is. If you want to turn this into a great extra bed area or snuggle area for watching movies, all you have to do is take this little table off, just kind of wiggle it right on off, and you're going to take these little posts up, just kind of tuck them back here, and we're going to get that tabletop back on below the cushions. Takes a little bit of wiggling. Something like that. There we go. All right, so that's nice and solid there. Move these 2 back cushions. And there you go. Great little snuggle area or sleeping area. Next we have our little living room. going to have some extra storage up top for you. Going to have our little light switch over here to the side, as well as USB ports right there for you. If you want to turn this into a jackknife sofa as well, all you're going to do is flip this guy up, and pretty much the same goes for this one as the other one. You lift at the bottom until it wiggles flat. There you go. Nice comfy area. And behind us, we have our kitchen. Great size fridge. We love it. Freezer. And here's a little note for you to get a hold of us if you need to. We've got both of our numbers, Chandra and John's, posted right there for you. Also, we wanted to let you know that the unit has been cleaned and sanitized according to CDC's guidelines. Over here we've got a microwave. Nice little microwave. And here is your stove. Now, if you're going to use any of the burners, you'll take this glass top off because the fire will damage the glass, so just make sure that's up. And if you want to cook anything on top here, all you're going to do is pick out whichever burner you want to use, turn that on high, and spark until it comes on. That's all you gotta do. Turn it back off when you're done. And if you are baking cookies or any fun camping stuff in the little oven, just open up this little guy. You've got some cookie sheets in here. One thing you want to keep an eye on is there's a little pilot light down here. You're just going to want to make sure that that comes on and starts. So on the far right side, you're going to see a little flame, and you're going to push that in as you spark. And whenever the flame gets going, you can let go of this level here, knob right here, and adjust what temperature you want that oven to be at. Okay? And then to turn it off, just turn it all the way to the left to off, and you should be set to go. And next up, we have a little kitchen sink area. It's got a great little handle, little rack here for you to dry dishes on, use to put your cutting boards on, anything you want. Up top, we're going to have all of your dishes, cups, anything you're going to need. Silverware, great little caddy to take things outside if you need to. And we have little starter bags for you. We've got starter paper towels, aluminum foil, got a little bit of trash bags, Ziploc bags for you. And down below, we've got some more supplies here. You're going to have your utensils and just some random things that might help along. And some extra storage down here for you. All right, you're going to come around here with me. And in this cabinet is our coffee maker. Also our toaster, extra filters should you need it. And we also have a shoe area if you want to keep your shoes inside. And our little fire extinguisher. And across the way is our TV area. This is all hooked up together. This the speakers go along with the TV, radio. You play CDs, DVDs here. You're all set. There's a couple of zones here. One's outside and one's inside. And down below it, you've got your little fireplace. You've got a remote control for it as well as manual buttons here. And you just turn that baby on. You can adjust the temperature. It will keep it nice and toasty in here when it's chilly. Also, you can change out the lights as well. Okay. And we have our master bedroom next. Pretty self-explanatory. You've got some closets in the back. Little nightstands to the side. And a USB port, 2 of those, as well as plugins over that way. And then you stay there, I'll meet you on the other side. I'll show you where the light switch is. All right, and our light switch is over here. There you go, and come on out. I'm going to show you our control panel. This is our main little panel area. Only a few things you're going to pay attention to here. This is all of our slides. So this is our slide 1, slide 2. That's for the little living room area and the little bunk area. Also, for the awning, which John explained earlier, if you're having any inclement weather, you're going to want to make sure to bring that in. These are a couple of lights are going to be inside and a couple lights for your porch outside. And up here, really the only thing you're going to pay attention to is your tank levels. And since we take care of your black tank for you, you're going to look at your gray tanks. So gray tank 1 and gray tank 2, it's going to show you your levels that you're going to pay attention to when it's time to dump those. So that should be about it. Okay, well, I hope that answers everything for you. If you have any questions, please call us, text us, anything you need. If not, just have a blast. Thank you so much.